102.7 Kiss FM. And now it's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, Sissany, and Tanya, I found a recently deleted note in my husband's phone. It said, Lauren, bra size 34C. I have no idea who Lauren is. I'm hoping you can help me out. Wow. So she found that message. Incredible. Why would he need to have that information in his notes? This is Leah in Granada Hills. Leah, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So I'm just trying to understand, what might you think? Like, why would he have that note, your husband, in his phone? What could it be related to?
I mean, there's a woman's name and a bra size, so I can't even imagine it being anything else than he's with another woman.
Could it be like is that your bra size?
No. No.
Okay. I was like, maybe it's like a person that was helping him buy lingerie for you or something.
No, I'm a little larger than that.
Leah, hold on one second. How long have you been married? And why not ask him about it?
We've been married for 8 years, and I don't want him to make up some nonsense response about what it is. And honestly, there's no good answer. So yeah. I'd rather just catch him red-handed. And so
how has your marriage been? Is it okay?
We're definitely not as close, but if you're asking if I ever suspected him having an affair, the answer is no. Yeah, I really, really thought I found a good one.
Wow.
Well, maybe you did. Maybe there's a perfect explanation for this. Hold on. We'll call him next. Ryan's Roses right now. We just met Leah. She's married to the guy for 8 years. And she says she found a note that was deleted in his phone. Lauren-bra size 34C. Can't understand why he would have that. I mean, why would anybody need another woman's bra size?
Right.
Not your wife. Can't think of any reason. So what we're going to do, Leah, is we're going to call your husband right now. We're going to put him on the air. We're going to try and find out who's top of mind, who he's thinking about. And if he sends the roses to you or Lauren or anybody else, it's going to be very telling. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do it right now. Be very quiet, and here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Chris?
It is indeed, yes.
Hi there, my name is Moxie. I'm calling from Fresh Blooms in Granada Hills. How are you doing this morning?
Doing all right. What can I do for you?
Well, we deliver locally and all over LA, actually. And today we're offering a free promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. Just trying to promote our business. And all that we ask is if you're pleased with our arrangements, maybe you refer us to friends and family. These are free to you, though. No cash, credit card, or anything like that. You can just start with the note.
Oh, they're like virtual roses or something?
No, they're real roses. They can be delivered today around lunchtime, or if a different day is more convenient for you, that works too. Like I said, it's just a promotion we do about once a month. Is there anybody that you would want to send free roses to?
Just want to check real quick. Is there a catch for this, or?
No catch. I mean, truly, if you love the roses, hate the roses, and we don't hear from you ever again, that's fine. If you love them, then come back as a customer one day. But these are free. I don't need any sort of information from you, personal information or anything like that.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, send them to my wife, Leah.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Hold on one sec. Okay. Put to Leah. These last few weeks have been magical. Love, Derek.
Love, Derek. Okay, but your name is. This is Chris, right?
Actually, no. Wait. One minute. What's a good guy's name? Leo. Just do Leo. Yeah, Leo.
To Leah from Leo. I'm really confused. Are you trying to send them on behalf of somebody else? Which is fine.
No. I know it's all right. Just love Leo. Just that's it.
Love Leo.
Yes.
Okay.
Chris, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. I have Sisney and Tanya, and I'm on with your wife as well. Why are you sending roses from a different name?
Wait, what?
Who's Lauren?
Why are you sending roses from a different? Why are you sending your wife roses?
What's happening, right? Look, I
Hold
don't know.
on, everyone. Hold on, everyone.
Yeah.
First of all, Chris, what's going on? Why are you sending roses to your wife with a different name?
Look, I don't know who this is, but you caught me at a bad time, okay? So,
you don't know how bad it is, actually. You don't know how bad it is because Leah told us that she found a note. We found a note in your phone, Lauren's bra size. What's going on with that, Chris?
He's gone.
Chris, what's going on with that?
He's gone.
Has he hung up?
I just said it 2 times.
He's gone? Chris is gone, Leah.
Oh my God.
For Derek, whatever his name is.
Chris, Leo, I was so wound up. I didn't notice his phone line dropped a second ago. Leah, you're there. Why is he signing his name and not his name? Like, what's that all about?
I have no idea.
Do those names ring a bell?
Did they make any sense?
No, it doesn't. I have no idea what he's doing.
Does he want you to get flowers from another man because he's doing something behind your back and then he can call you out on it? Is that what he's trying to do?
I mean, that's the only
Derek,
thing I
Leo?
can think of. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know who Lauren is, and I don't know what he's doing, but
Something's up.
Something is up. He's signing his name, Leo, Derek.
Yeah.
He's got this woman, Lauren's bra size in his phone. So I'm sorry we couldn't get more from him or him to confess to anything, but you're on the right track. There's definitely something going on.
I appreciate you guys calling him. I'm just really shaken up right now.
Well, you take good care of yourself and good luck, okay? Trying to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Why? So clearly there's something going on, but why would he sign his name, not his name?
I don't understand.
And he didn't have, it was like he was thinking of that right on the spot. Like it wasn't like his true plan, but then he was like, oh, Derek,
Right.
no, maybe Leo. What's a good guy's name?
It's
Remember he
very
said that?
confusing. Yeah.
Why was he doing
What's a
that?
good guy's name? I don't know. I can't figure out why he would do that. Unless he's trying to get her to get flowers from somebody else so he can make a stir about it.
That is deep.
Right? Because he's already got something going on behind her back with him.
Right.
So then he's trying to create something with her because he knows he's doing something behind her back.
Right.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I mean, why else would you do that? Well, if you know, 800-520-1027. All right, we'll come back to Ryan's roses, but weirdly, he was caught, but we're not quite sure to what extent he was doing the cheating, but he was caught and he wanted to send the roses to his wife, but sign a different name. What are the theories on that? So we do this thing, Ryan's Roses. If you think somebody's cheating on you and you need the peace of mind, you need to get to the bottom of it, and you can't figure out what's going on, tell us the story. Let us call your spouse. We'll find out if they're cheating or not. Generally, we find out. Today, we didn't get clarity, but Leah married to Chris. Chris wanted to send the roses to Leah, but he didn't want to sign a romantic roses bouquet card. He didn't want to sign his own name. Why? He was like, come up with what's a good name?
Yeah.
Leo, Derek, whatever.
Yeah. He couldn't think of one, and then he just said Leo. Dude, love Leo.
So-
Dude, love Leo.
Here's why I think. So she reached out to us because she thinks he's cheating because he's got a woman named Lauren's bra size stored in his notes. So why would he need that? So I think he's sending the roses to his wife from another guy so he can be like, who's Leo?
Yeah.
So he can start to pick a fight with that because he knows he's doing something behind her back already.
That is so shady.
That's what I think. That's what I think is going on.
Yeah.
Why else would you do that? Makes no sense to me at all. It really doesn't. Cindy is in West Covina here. Cindy, good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay, disheartened by what I heard.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
what is going on? Why would he? What do you think? What's your view? You heard the whole thing.
Yeah, and honestly, I agree with you 100%. I mean, it's really obvious what he's doing. He's planting a seed so that he can catch her and have some kind of valid reason to leave her.
How manipulative is that? He's cheating, and now he's trying to set up her to make it look like she is, right?
Yep, that's what's happening.
It is truly diabolical.
Yeah, yes, this is the stuff that telenovelas are written about,
I mean, and he hung up on us, so it's not like he didn't even stick around to defend himself or explain anything. He hung up.
Oh, he's got explaining to do when she gets home,
Yeah. Like you said, this is what telenovelas are all about.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel so bad for her, but she's better off.
She will be, but it's getting through. It's going to be tough. Thank you, Cindy, for listening. We appreciate it. You take good care. Makes total sense. The guy's trying to manipulate her.
At first, I thought it was like his Sasha Fierce. You know what I mean? Like his code name for her. And
right.
He was like, what's a good guy's name?
His superhero name?
Yeah.
Not the case.
No.
102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's get to it this morning on Kiss. Taylor says your husband's lying to you. You need to get to the bottom of it. He's been DMing someone on Instagram at all hours of the night. What have you seen in these DMs?
Well, I haven't seen the DMs, but when it happened the first time, I was I was like, what's happening? So it started when I was in New York for work, and I had to get up at 5 a.m., like New York time, Eastern time. I go on Instagram, and my husband, he has the green active now dot next to his name. And I'm like, wow, it's pretty late. So I texted him, and it didn't respond. And later he said he was asleep, and I texted him, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But then the other night when I was home, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I hear him typing away on his phone, and I roll over, and he puts it under his pillow, like really fast, like didn't think that I saw. And I was like, that's really suspicious.
That's really suspicious.
That's when I knew it's when I knew I needed Ryan's Roses.
Okay. Do you sense something? Like, do you feel like something's off between the two of you?
Yeah, he seems pretty disconnected. Like he's just kind of going through the motions. I mean, he's still doing a good job as a father and, doing what he needs to do, but I just feel really disconnected from him.
All right. How long have you been married?
We've been 9 years. 9 years.
Any idea who might be on the other end of this?
Gosh, no, I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, I mean, he mostly works from home, so it's not like he has coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on 1 second here. Ditching the phone under the pillow in that moment, weird.
Super sketch.
A red flag. So Taylor has been seeing her husband DMing someone, and then as soon as she sees him with the phone in the middle of the night, he ditches it, hides it quickly under the pillow. Hiding anything under the pillow is a red flag.
Yeah, hiding anything, period, when your spouse comes in the room.
Exactly. 9 years of marriage. She thinks that he's DMing someone on Instagram at all hours of the night that he's having an affair with or at least flirting with. So let's find out. She's ready for Ryan's Roses. Taylor, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, we're going to do so. Be very quiet while Sissany tries to find out who he is thinking about. Who does he want to send red roses to? Who is top of mind for your husband? Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Will?
This is.
Hi there, my name is Eve. I'm calling from Magical Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Okay.
Great. We deliver here in Anaheim and surrounding areas. And the reason I'm calling you is because we're offering you a free promotion. It's 12 red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. I don't need cash from you or anything like that.
How'd you get this number?
You may have purchased something online either in the past 18 months and selected to receive promotional offers.
Okay. You put your script away. Just tell me. Like, talk to me like a human. Is this real? Is this legit?
If you want to send flowers to anybody, they're absolutely free. Like I said, I don't need cash from you or a credit card or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
All right, what's the name of your flower shop?
Magical Blooms.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll tell all my friends about Magical Bloom flowers.
That's the point. Basically, we want you to send the flowers. Hopefully, whoever gets them likes them. You like them, and then you come back as a customer one day.
Okay.
So who would you like to send them to? What's their name?
I'll send it to my wife. Her name's Taylor.
Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
I don't know. Let's see. Something like, to my amazing wife, thanks for putting up with me. And I'm a very lucky guy.
Taylor, your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. When you say putting up with you, what do you mean? My name is Ryan. Hi. And that's Sissy and Tanya.
Hi.
And you're on the air. What do you mean putting up with you? What are you doing that she's putting up with?
Wait.
I'm so curious.
Wait, seriously, this is Ryan Seacrest?
Yes, we're on the air. But what is she putting up with?
I mean, nothing. I mean, I just, she's gone a lot. She works a lot, and it's.
She works a lot. So what is she putting up with? What do you mean?
I just mean that we don't get to spend that much time together. So I feel like she's putting up with the fact that we're not together all the time because she travels, she works a lot. So,
now, is there anything that you would like her to know before we tell you what she's told us about what we know about you and someone else on Instagram?
Okay. Wait, this is like that Ryan's Roses thing, right?
It is. And she believes that you're having an affair, and she believes you're communicating with this other woman on Instagram via DM because you're hiding things from your phone from her. How do you explain all that?
I'm not cheating on my wife, okay? So let's just get that out the way. I'm not cheating on her. I'm not cheating on her. It's not a big deal. It's just like
Well, who are you DMing in the middle of the night, bro?
It's nothing. I just met a friend. That's all.
A friend?
But you say with a big grinny smile on your face. I can hear it. Then why is this friend someone you have to hide from your wife?
It's nothing. It's nothing that's even going to happen. This person lives in Japan, so we're never going to get to meet.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, but then tell your wife. Your wife is on the line. Taylor is here. She's the one that told us everything. She's here trying to listen to you to find out what's happening. Tell her who you're sneaking around with. Who is it?
I'm not sneaking around with anybody. I've never.
Well, what is Japan? What is happening? What?
I don't know. I met a friend that I felt like he would take this the wrong way. I met a friend online. We just talk. It's a girl, but she lives in Japan.
A woman?
Wait. You're afraid?
Woman.
Afraid
Oh my God.
she'll take it the wrong way? A woman?
Yeah.
And you're hiding it from your wife. This is a form of cheating.
No, we're just friends. She just reached out to me, and we just started talking. She lives in Japan. Like I was asking her
Yeah, we
about
get
her
it.
culture and everything. And
So Taylor, here's a very simple solution. All right, Will, don't touch your phone. Don't erase anything. Don't change anything. Show your wife every communication you've had with this friend in Japan.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Why don't you show me that, Will?
I will show you.
If she's just a friend, what's the problem? If she's just a friend, what is she? Why are you hiding it from me?
Listen, I'm just saying you travel a lot. She gives me some things I feel like are missing in our marriage a little bit.
There it is.
That's emotionally cheating. Friendship.
What? Good Lord. Oh, no. What?
Okay.
Well, you just
always
admitted.
working. You're always traveling. I'm at home. I'm stuck with the kids. You don't make me feel like, attractive or anything. You told me I'm.
So Taylor's fault. She's working. Now you've got to find.
Let me get this straight. I am working my ass for this family, and you go on Instagram and you meet another woman, and then someone in Japan. I'm sorry, this person might not even be real. Okay, and she makes you feel what, like handsome and desirable?
No, yes, she does make me feel. I sent her a picture. She said I was handsome.
Ew.
You're emotionally cheating on your wife. You're having an affair.
You don't understand Linda. She's not like that.
Oh my God.
She's not. It's not any.
So now you're defending Linda to your wife, and she's just a friend of yours. She's filling voids, gaps in your marriage. Come on, Will.
Speechless right now. Will. What the
Taylor,
hell?
You
What the
wanted
hell?
to put us on the Let's air it all out.
Kidding me, Will?
Oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
You need to calm down. She doesn't help me feel better, like with my self-esteem. I think it's a better thing for our marriage because I'm happier.
Self-esteem? You, dude. You.
Taylor, come on
sorry.
now. You did not feel that way. Listen. You need to calm down. I've never even met this person.
Stop telling your wife to calm down.
Yeah, you calm down.
You're done. Ryan,
We're not done. We're not done.
I can't. I apologize, Ryan, for cursing on the radio. That is not how I like to conduct myself. And we will continue this conversation later.
You are overreacting. You're overreacting. I never even met this girl. It doesn't even matter.
Look, Will, Taylor, she knows exactly what she's hearing. She knows what she's feeling. Don't tell her she needs to calm down. Don't tell her she's overreacting. Taylor, good luck. I appreciate you reaching out to us, and I think you found out a lot, and I think there's more. I think there's more where this is coming from.
No.
Good luck to you. Will, yes. Thank you, Taylor. That's just the beginning. There is so much more. Just a friend, then it turned into everything else. And filling voids and self-confidence. I mean, this guy's on the track to cheating, if not already.
Right.
I mean, in a physical way. All right, it's Kiss FM. That's Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, Sissany, and Tanya, right now, let's get into it in Van Nuys for Marlene. You guys are going to think I'm crazy, she says, but I had a dream that my husband hooked up with my cousin.
Oh.
Okay. Where is she? On 4? Marlene, thank you for coming on. We just started to read your email here. Good morning, and we appreciate you reaching out to us. So, you had a dream that your husband hooked up with your cousin. It was just a dream. So, what's the concern?
Well, it was just so clear, this dream, you know? I mean, should I tell you the dream?
Yeah.
Okay, so I walk into our living room, and my husband was there with my cousin on the couch, and they were, you know, together.
Yeah.
And when I woke up, I couldn't shake it. I told him about it because I wanted to get his reaction, and he laughed. Like, he laughed kind of a little too hard, you know? And he was like, oh, wow, you're even insecure in your dreams. So,
well, that's
anyway,
a rude thing to say.
So
to me, that's more of the smoking gun than anything else. Like, that's harsh and rude and disrespectful. Like, why would he even say that? I mean,
we've been a little, I don't know, like sort of a little antagonistic with each other lately.
Okay.
But,
so, do you think he's cheating with your cousin, or do you think he's just cheating? Like, maybe it was just a symbolic dream.
I don't know. But, well, okay. So anyway, that night, I checked his phone, and he had texted my cousin. Marlene had a dream that we're having.
What?
And she responded, LOL. And, you know, I mean, that seems okay, but that really bothered me. It seemed too familiar, you know? And so the dream was like 3 months ago, and they just seemed too close for me. Like, at family gatherings, I found them, you know, off away from the party, talking together. Like, something is going on. I know it.
Wow.
All right, what's your cousin's name?
Elena.
How long have you been married to your husband?
3 years. We've been together for 5 years.
Let's call him. Let's find out if something's going on there. If someone else is on his mind. Ryan's Roses. If you come for Ryan's Roses, here it is right now. This is the call. We are on with Marlene. She had a dream. She said it hasn't been great with her husband lately. They've been pressing each other's buttons. And she had a dream that her husband hooked up with her cousin. She found out then that later that night, her husband texted her cousin and said, Marlene had a dream that we were doing things. And she believes it could be true. I'm not so sure it's a cousin, but maybe her instinct is feeling that he's just doing something with somebody, and it happened to be the cousin in the dream. But let's find out. Marlene is on the phone. We're going to call her husband and offer him some roses and try and find out who he sends them to. I mean, you're offered roses out of the blue. You're going to send them to your wife. Unless somebody else is distracting you and you want them to go to them. Mm-hmm. That's really what this test is. So let me get Marlene on the phone. The cousin's name is Elena. Did you get that? Elena.
Uh-huh.
Marlene, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
And we are going to do that now. Be very quiet while Sissany talks to him, and let's see what name we get out of him. Good luck, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hello,
Hi, is this Ricky?
this is Ricky.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm calling from the Valley Florist. How are you doing this morning?
Who is this again?
My name is Emma. I'm calling from the Valley Florist. We're on Burbank Boulevard near Van Nuys. And we're offering a free promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Roses? Nah, I don't want to.
No. Look, they're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. We can send them out today. Or if you want to come by and pick them up yourself, that's cool too. It's just a promotion that we do about once a month.
Free roses to whoever I want.
That's right. Anybody you want to send free roses to? Someone's birthday coming up, anniversary.
Her name is Carly.
Carly. Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
I'm thinking here. Okay, are they really pretty flowers?
I mean, it's a dozen red roses. I mean, they're gorgeous.
All right, well, put this. I tried to find something as pretty as you. Looks like I failed.
Oh, I tried to find something as pretty as you, but looks like I failed.
Long card. Ricky, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I've got your wife, Marlene, on the line. Who's Carly? And what is with this note that you just sent her with the roses?
What the hell?
Exactly
My
what
wife.
your wife is probably saying right now. Who's Carly, Ricky?
No, she didn't.
She's on the phone, Ricky. She's here.
You are a cheater. I knew you were a cheater.
But who is Carly?
She's my cousin's best friend. So that's why you know. That's why I had that drink. I knew it.
Ricky, you just sent roses to Carly saying, I tried to find something or someone, and what you said is pretty as you. Looks like I failed.
Very flirty.
What's going on with you and Carly,
He's
Ricky?
having an affair with Carly. It's so obvious.
How long? For
So
how long?
obvious.
I don't know your answer, but it's fine. No, I am not cheating on my wife.
Well, okay, Ricky, come on. You don't have a lot of credibility here.
I mean, I'm just being a nice guy. That's all. You know.
No, that's not nice. There's a line, and you've crossed it. Do you understand?
I mean, listen to her. You think I want to send her roses?
Well, you married her.
Yeah, she's your wife.
Don't you ever come home.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Okay, bye.
Wow, Ricky.
Ricky.
A loser.
He's
Ricky?
gone. He
Now,
hung up.
Marlene, does he talk to you like that normally?
Yeah, like I said
Then
before, we've been.
you need to go thank Carly
Yeah.
and get out of that.
Good riddance.
Get out of that life. Thank Carly. Let's get Carly the roses. Thank you, Carly.
She can have him. I can tell you that much.
By
She
the
can
way,
have
you
him.
don't want to be around that kind of energy. Let Carly have that and get out.
Yeah, this is
This is almost. I'm serious. Like, thank her.
Mm-hmm.
Get out.
Yeah.
And thank you for reaching out to us. I wish you the best of luck.
Okay.
Don't spend
thank
any
you.
more
Now
time
I
being
know.
treated like that.
Yeah.
You deserve better,
Do not-
Marlene.
do not-
you
do
know
not.
you do.
Thank you. Thanks, you
Okay,
guys.
Marlene.
I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Get out. Carly, we're grateful.
Yeah. Thank you, Carly.
Let's come back to Ryan's Roses. One thing, don't let me forget, I want to go back to. Better or worse that it was the cousin's best friend, not the cousin? Or does
Better.
it not matter?
I mean, the
Better.
whole situation sucks, but it is
Better
better.
that it's the best friend.
There's
Right,
not
I think
the
so.
family.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, oh, there's all levels of bad, but there was a little relief that
Right.
it
If
wasn't
they
the
stay
cousin for me.
together, he's not going to come over for Christmas and they're going to see each other.
Let's just reset that in a few minutes here. If you want to chime in, if you heard Roses, 800-520-1027. But back to Ryan's Roses. So Marlene reaches out about her husband, Ricky. She had a dream that her husband was hooking up with her cousin. She said they have not been in a good relationship. He's just not nice. The way he treated her, talked to her, very entitled and not good. Just not good.
Mm-hmm.
So we get him on the phone. He sends the roses to Carly, not the cousin. The cousin is Elena. So, I mean, there was a degree of relief, but not that much. It says on the card, I tried to find something as pretty as you. Looks like I failed. And then we jump in. Ricky, what's going on? Well, I'm just being a nice guy. You're not being a nice guy. And then he starts talking to his wife in a terrible way. And then he says, see, why would I want to send roses to her? So this marriage is done. It's
he's
over.
awful.
It's finished. He's awful. He's treating her awful. And I almost think, as I said, that Marlene should be eventually glad that all of this has happened because she just can just get out, take away the scene.
And you know what? It all comes back to the dream.
Well, that's what's interesting. So she did have a real feeling.
The answers are in our dreams.
Some I hope they aren't. But yeah, this one.
Like the dream I had about you putting makeup on me.
No, I think there's something rooted there. What
could possibly be rooted in me putting makeup on Sisney from her dream?
It's Ryan. It's you helping her in some way. So maybe there is something lately or like that she feels like you've been helping her in some way.
No.
Never know.
What do you mean, no?
Well, I mean, no. I don't think that the dream means anything.
I think it does.
Okay. Well, let's go back to Ryan's roses. I think there's relief that it wasn't the cousin, and there's relief that you have every reason to never speak to that guy again.
Get out of that relationship ASAP.
None. It is over. No one deserves to be treated like that.
No.
Anna is in Fullerton. So I think you want to go back to the dreams part of this, right?
Absolutely. I am here to say that dreams are definitely not meaningless.
Uh-huh.
You know, they very much offer insight. You just have to listen to your dreams. For me personally, I had a dream once that my coworker was chasing me, and I didn't understand it. But then I found out that at work, in real life, she was trying to get me fired.
Oh.
So you need to pay attention to your dreams. They really do mean something. She's not crazy. Marlene, you're not crazy. It really meant something.
Well, for sure, in her situation, it did. I mean, I think that's true. You can think a narrative about someone or something, then go to sleep, and then bring that into a story in your dream.
Dreams are fascinating.
And then that story could be real.
Because it's your subconscious.
Anna, thank you for listening.
Know.
I appreciate you calling.
Absolutely. I love the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ryan's Roses Mondays and Thursdays. Thing is, you know how people say, yeah, I went to bed last night and I had a dream and I created something. Like I had this dream about it. I created something and it becomes the next gadget. Like, I don't have dreams that are that deliberate that I could like follow through on them to become something real. I don't think it's more.
I think you
character
do.
stories.
I love my dreams. They're always so vivid. Sometimes I don't want to wake up. I'm like, I want to finish my dream. There was a dream where I was like on stage for something, like the curtains were opening, and then like I woke up and I'm like,
and it was
what
over.
happened?
We can recreate that.
But that probably means something too. Like there's something there.
We should have a dream expert on.
Oh, we've done that. No, we've done the dream expert.
We've done it, but years ago. Let's do it again. A little refresh for people that haven't heard.
I can tell you what the dream. Tanya, tell her what the dream expert is going to say.
It's no.
You know.
I am a dream expert. I've done so much therapy in this.
You're not
I
qualified.
am.
Can we please get an
You're not certified in dreams.
It's about the feeling. It's about the feeling.
All right, so what is the stage and the curtains and she wakes up and doesn't get to walk out?
So how, in your dream, what did you feel?
So you were
my excited
dream,
by the crowd.
I'll keep this short. No, in the dream, it was the buildup. It was like we were prepping and prepping and prepping and prepping for this big moment, and finally got on stage, and then the curtains were about to open, and then I woke up.
Is there something in life that you're prepping for?
I think this is envy because Michael's a rock star. That's what I think this is.
No, it's definitely
she wants to be out on stage and he gets to go do it.
It's not that.
Yes, he's got a garage band and she wants one. No. She wants one.
Definitely do not want.
I'm the dream expert here.
No, if anybody listening is an actual dream expert, please call us and we will have you on as a guest.
Call after 10.
The whole 10 o'clock hour will be devoted to dreams.
Call after 10. Sisney's in charge.
No,
10
don't
to
listen
11.
to him.
It's all dreams. 102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So Laura in Monterey Park reaches out to us and says, I found an earring in the washing machine when I was doing my husband's laundry. It's not my earring. Hey, Laura, we've been down this road before, actually, with other couples. I can tell you, it rarely does it. Well, let me not tell you. What kind of earring did you find? How are you certain it's not yours?
I just wear the same earrings all the time. I don't really switch them out, and it's like a hoop with like a diamond. I think the diamond might be cubic zirconia, but it's still like real gold.
Wow.
And tell me about when you found it, based on like where your husband was, what his motion was. Was he traveling? Were you away?
Oh, he was just like on a work trip. He usually does his own laundry. He was getting ready for a work trip, and he was like, hey, can you throw my clothes in the wash? I'm running late, like packing and stuff. So I just like heard a ding, and I was moving them from the washer to the dryer, and that's when I saw it, and obviously not my earring. So I just.
And how are you feeling about this? You sound like you're doing okay.
Yeah, it's like I just am not sure about anything.
Where would it have been stuck? Like, was it being like in his jean pocket and it came out, or it was attached to his clothing?
I don't know. I guess you can get them stuck on like sweaters or something, I don't know.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take this information. We're going to make the phone call next to your husband. Been married how long?
8 years.
Okay. We'll do it next. Ryan's Roses. It's Kiss FM. Her heart sunk. She's handling it actually soundingly quite well to me. But she knows it's not her earring. And so she wants to know whose earring is it and why is it in her husband's pocket in the laundry? Laura, did you actually ask your husband about the earring? Did you just...
Yeah.
And what did he say when you confronted him?
He was just, playing dumb, seemed innocent. Like, I have no idea how it got there. Could it have gotten there from somebody else in the family?
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to call him now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, this is Miguel.
Hi, Miguel. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from BB's Blooms. How you doing this morning?
All right, thanks.
Great. We actually deliver all over LA and offering a free promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. I don't need cash from you or anything like that. Just trying to promote our business. Is that something you'd be interested in or who you'd want to send them to?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No, they're free.
Does my wife really think I don't know what Ryan's Roses is?
Are you sure you don't want to send any roses to anybody?
You can cut the bit. I know this is Ryan's Roses, right?
This is BB's Blooms. We deliver all over LA. Like
Mark, your laughing doesn't help. Sorry. Mark, your laughing doesn't help.
Sorry.
Miguel, it is, you are on the air. Mark, you can't laugh. Yeah. Like, what is that?
Clearly
it's not your
knows
first
what's
day
going
at
on
the
here.
I mean, you never know.
Are you trying to
but Disney was not breaking character.
No, she had a firm
and then
stance.
You cackle.
You're
like
right.
You're at the county fair. And Miguel, sorry, Miguel. The reason we're here is you. You're the reason we're here.
But also,
you know why?
I know exactly what this is about.
I do want to say thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
But yes, we are here because your wife found an earring. You know this in your pocket in your laundry. It's not hers. It's another woman's. Whose is it? And why was it in your clothes?
Yeah, Laura, we talked about that. Look, I have no idea where that came from. But I thought you believed me.
I don't. I need to know the truth. Just tell me.
Oh my God! Come on. You know what I think? I think you don't actually think I'm cheating. You just wanted a reason to go on Ryan's Roses. You're always saying how cute he is. That's what's really going on here, isn't it?
Okay, give me a break. Like, I would love roses, but that's not what this is about.
So hold on here. Do you think your husband's cheating, Laura, or you don't think he's cheating?
I just need to know where that came from.
So there was an earring. There is an earring. This is true.
Yes, there's an earring, but look, one of the boys probably picked it up on the playground or something and put it in his pocket.
No way.
So
No,
likely.
I mean, honestly, that could happen. My kids are always picking up stuff from the park.
Thank you. That happens all the
But
time,
Laura,
right?
Laura, do you believe your husband's cheating? I just need to know that while we're here.
I don't know. I just need to know where that came
I
from.
kind of like Miguel. I don't know what to think either.
Thank you,
I mean,
Brian.
he's a listener.
I like listeners.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we like him.
I don't even want to know. I like him so much. What's going on now?
But Laura, why does your mind go there? What's going on in your guys' relationship? If you really want to sit here and like hone in on it, like why did your brain go to he's cheating?
Well, because where else would a woman's earring come from?
Babe, I told you I have no idea. Look, you just went through to that thrift store this weekend, right? So maybe it got stuck on a sweater or something, and that's how it popped out.
All right, look, you guys, I like you. I don't want this to go in a direction it shouldn't go. Laura, I don't know if you believe he's cheating, don't believe he's cheating. I don't know where he got the earring, but I feel like Miguel's not necessarily spinning us. So I'm going to let this go back to you guys.
Miguel?
Thank you very much for listening.
Miguel,
Yes.
who's Josie?
Oh.
Josie.
Hello?
Josie has nothing to do with this.
Well, who is Josie?
She's someone I met, but it's not what you're thinking it is, all right?
How do you know what I'm thinking?
Well, then what is it?
It's nothing, Laura. All right?
Wait. Your tone has changed.
Yeah,
Your tone has gotten
yeah.
defensive. Laura, who is Josie? Who do we think she is?
I just looked up on his Instagram, and, like for the last month or so, he's been liking a lot of her posts. I don't know who Josie is.
Is this true, Miguel?
Oh, Miguel.
Yes. Look,
All
I
right,
have
so Miguel.
a regular Instagram account for business. It's part of my job. All right, and then I just got a second one for personal use.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
I'm
found the
just liking
personal
stuff
one.
on
Why
my
didn't you
own
tell me?
Miguel?
I was going to, but I just hadn't. All right, it's nothing. It's not something I felt like I had to bring up because it's nothing.
Miguel?
Miguel, I liked you.
Whose earring is it? Is it Josie's earring?
Absolutely not. 1,000% no.
All right. Laura, I don't know what's going on here. I think that I don't
neither.
like Miguel as much, and I understand. I mean, I don't not like him, but I don't love him like I did love him because of what I just heard.
Ryan,
about
you're
him.
still my boy, and I'm telling you, you
No,
gotta
we
have
can
my
be
back on
boys.
this. It is nothing.
I don't know how to have you back because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and just come
So-
clean.
Yeah, just tell us
It's
now. Is
just
there anything?
Instagram. We all see pictures and we just like
You
things.
just like
it's
them.
nothing. You're
Okay,
throwing
but who is she?
making a mountain out of
Why
molehills
just
here.
Josie? Like, who's this Josie? Why are you just liking her?
She has nothing, Laura. You know she has nothing to do with this. I don't even know why you would bring her up. Come on.
Laura, go in there and look at Josie's old pictures
Yeah,
and
we're
see if
gonna
you can
let
see
you
the
guys go.
earring in any of those pictures.
Good luck to you both. I don't know. I mean, that one went. Is it a 180-ish? Maybe not 180, but it
Wow.
started to go the other direction.
Did a 360.
Ryan's Roses. Kiss. Let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So, listen, have you ever found intimate wear or jewelry in your spouse's laundry?
Whew.
Like in his pockets?
That would be it for me.
Maybe there's an explanation. I mean, there was an explanation here. You even said that your kids pick up things all the time. Maybe his kids picked up the earring, put it in his pocket from the park, and that's why his wife found an earring in the laundry that's not hers.
Until he started being all sketch about Josie, the person that he follows from his Finsta.
So interesting. Had we
Yeah.
not have kept talking to Miguel, I would have gone and said, I love you, brother.
Right. What a great guy, but nope. Something's
well,
up.
I mean, we don't know what's up. I mean, I don't know about this earring. I couldn't get to.
No, wild things like that do happen. This has happened to me in the past before.
So fine. What has happened to you?
This was a boyfriend, my Arizona boyfriend, but I found a pair of women's underwear in the guest bathroom, and it was not
when
mine.
you were in college?
It was right after college, and I was like, I went off.
Whose was it?
It was one of my best friends because she stayed in that, but it was
Even
months
worse.
ago. No, it was months ago, and I can't. It was a
was your
female
fault.
issue, and she put them in the bathroom,
It
and
was
she
your
forgot
fault.
she put. Yeah, it was totally. I should have.
I
known.
told you I found a pair of men's swimsuit in my drawer.
Yeah, I mean things happen. Like things.
Another man's swimsuit in my drawer. Turns out it was my buddy's.
Yeah. So happens.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Anyway, they're married and she found this earring. Let's forget the earring for a second. As it goes on, she says, who's Josie? Turns out he's liking this woman, Josie's photographs on Instagram. I don't know what kind of photos they are. I don't know why he's liking her. I don't know if that has anything to do with the ring. but it started to go in a defensive direction. And what I found striking about this was all before we learned these different things here about Miguel, was that when she did confront him, are you a good detector of when your spouse is playing dumb? She said he played dumb, but she knew he was playing dumb. Like, can you detect playing dumb? I think that's a really important thing. When your partner plays dumb, can you tell? Is it obvious? Can you see it? Can you read dumb?
I guess, but not really in those situations a lot.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
When your partner plays dumb, no, I see right through that. I think I do. All right, Ryan's Roses, Mondays and Thursdays here.